Anyone?
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. You call one randomly. You call.
Okay. Mahendra.
सोमू you explain. Yeah. तुम minimize कर दो. इसको सोमू explain करेगा. Yeah. Somu, you explain what is the diagram you see and what it helps. How does it help? You explain. Okay. Somu. कराटे मार रहा है ना क्या? अरे ऋषभ सोनी. ओके ऋषभ बोलो.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
sir.
हाँ ऋषभ सोनी बोलो.
Yes, sir. So yeah. it is a loan application, loan processing application form. It is a software. So we have our inputs like name, address, amount, and interest rate at the user end only. So we'll pass it through the gateway through a SOAP request. As we can see here, SOAP request 1. So we'll pass it. Yes, sir.
Rishabh, it's not a software. It is a service. It is a web service, right?
Sir, but at the user end, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. At the user end, the loan processing application form that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So from there, so we need some services, like we have to process the application form. So we'll use the web services. So for using web services, I will pass on the argument through a SOAP request. So through a SOAP request, and it will pass on to the gateway. Now we can see here the SOAP request 1 will pass through the gateway. Now gateway will forward the SOAP request 2 to the condition to the what we can see here, the Oracle bus. So here is the logic behind that. So depending on the logic, we'll go to the different services through using SOAP request. So I'll come out. So we'll check the amount, whether it is less than 25 lakhs or greater than 25 lakhs. If it is less than 25 lakhs, we'll again check for the rate of interest. So if it is less than equal to 5% or greater than equal to 5%. So if the rate of interest is less than equal to 5%, we'll invoke MRLP. So that is the manager reviewed. So it will manager reviewed web service. So it will be reviewed by the manager whether to provide the loan or not. So for that we will invoke another service, that is manager reviewed loan processor web service. So for that also we have to pass a SOAP request. So the manager reviewed loan processor web service will analyze the request and will respond in the form of SOAP response. So we can see at the SOAP response 5 back to the reply section. Then the response will be forwarded to the gateway, and then gateway will send back the SOAP response back to the user. So as we can see here, we have seen for the less than equal to 5% of the interest rate. For the greater than equal to 5% of the interest rate, we invoke the NLP. So by invoking the NLP, NLP is the normal loan processing. So if the rate of interest amount is less than 25 and rate of interest greater than 5%, we'll invoke another web service. And to invoke another web service, we have to pass some arguments. In order to pass some arguments, we need SOAP request in the form, we pass the arguments in the form of XML. So SOAP request 6 is gone. Sir, can you please scroll down? So SOAP request 6 will pass on to the NLP web service, that is normal loan processor web service. So this is also business service. So we are looking at the business aspect, not IT aspect. So NLP will process the loan application form. So whether it accepts or not accepts. So the response will be forwarded back to the reply section of the bus. Then it will forward that response to the gateway, and then gateway will respond back to the user in the form of a SOAP response. So another condition is there when the amount is greater than equal to 25 lakhs. So whenever the amount is greater than equal to 25 lakhs, we will need the credit rating. So what is the credit rating? Credit rating responds to the how trustworthy a user is. So it is determined through the credit rating. So in order, so as we can see here, in large loan processor, we need more than four arguments. Let's say we have name, address, amount, interest rate. Another thing we required as an argument is the credit rating. So as a user, we didn't have passed the credit rating. So we have to fetch it from another web service. So we'll first invoke the CCR as a SOAP request 3, as we can see here. So it will pass on to the credit card rating web service, and it will provide the rating of the user, whether using whether using its PAN card or Aadhaar card, whatever is linked there. So it will then response back using a SOAP response, and it will return XML message SOAP response. So it will pass on the credit rating back to the bus. So now bus have 5 arguments, 4 from the user and 1 from the another web service, that is credit card rating web service. Now it can invoke the LLP web service. So it will pass on 5 arguments to the LLP web service, that is large loan processor. Then the LLP web service will process the application form and return back the response in the form of a SOAP response back to the reply section of the bus. Then that bus will forward that SOAP response again back to the gateway, and that gateway will again respond back to the loan processor, the user which have applied for the form.
Okay. So the complete process, this complete process, this complete this complete process can be seen as a single service, right? This complete process can be seen as a single service to the end user, right? So user will see, or user will experience abstraction. This is abstraction, and this is also called as composition. We have seen the concept of composition, right? What is the composition here? Composition of this loan processing service, loan processing service or business process is a combination of credit card rating web service, large loan processor web service, manager reviewed loan processor service, and normal loan processor. And these web services are orchestrated, right, in a such a fashion so that we can get the required result. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if anyone have already uploaded, please share. I am taking their name. So Mohammad Rekaz, please share your task, what you have done. Mohammad Rekaz.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hurry up, guys.
Hello, sir.
Share your task. Share your screen where you have uploaded the task.
Uh, Sir, I have not done, sir, in that very good manner, sir. I have.
Okay. Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Somsekhar,
Okay.
Siddharth, can you please
Yes,
share?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm sharing.
Please.
Sir, I have. I'll just share directly from my laptops. Is it okay?
Okay, okay,
Because
no
I.
issue,
Yes, sir.
no issue.
Yes, sir. Wait a second. Sir, is it visible, sir?
Yeah.
So one second. So 1 second. So I've made this from in the users inside will be this task was about to add about to calculate x into y plus y into z into sorry x into y plus y into z plus x into z. So this task was about to calculate that. So for this we have this waveform at the end user side, which in which we will be this is the XML part of that. We have to store x value, y value, and z value that user has to specify. And through a SOAP request, it will be forwarded to the gateway, and from the gateway, we will be going to the from gateway. We will be going to the Oracle bus, and then we have to invoke the multiplication service. Here we have to create three services, for one for addition, second for multiplication, and a third one which will return to end user. So for that, first we have to multiply all the variables as per required. So for that we will invoke multiplication three times, and every time we'll be passing first time we'll be passing x and y, second time we'll be passing y and z, and for the third time we'll be passing z and x, and for each time we will be invoking those multiplication services through a SOAP request. And after completing all the invocation of this multiplication services, then we have to add those services by invoking the add service. So all the results of this multiplication service.
One question,
Yes,
Siddharth.
sir. Yes, sir.
How would you know the addition will require three parameters?
uh, so then we have to specify that.
It may take two parameters.
Yes, sir.
Sir, using WSDL.
Right. So you need
Sir.
to first describe what are the WSDL for this, right? So
Okay, sir.
invoking
Okay, sir.
addition will suppose you have created a web service addition, so it is taking two parameters. So what you will do first, you will invoke addition for xy plus yz, right?
Yes, sir.
And again getting the result from the invocation. Again you add those result and the zx, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I understand, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I'll make the changes according to that.
Okay.
So this was so this is the only one that I have tried, because I was a little bit confused that if the SOAP request can be consecutively transferred into three invocations or not. So for that
That
I
is
just
that
yes,
is parallel processing, right? It can be
yes, sir,
possible
yes, yes, sir.
in Oracle Suite. That is parallel processing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have tried.
Yes, yes,
Please
sir. Yes,
go
sir, sir,
to
that
slide
is
number
why.
3.
Yes, sir.
Please go to slide number 3. What you have written there?
So all the steps
Okay.
that I have just explained.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Pratik. Pratik,
Yes, sir.
please share your screen.
Sir, actually, sir, I haven't did.
Guys, please take your task seriously. Ranveer Singh,
Yes, sir.
please share your screen.
Hello. Sir, I have to upload first.
Please upload Mahendra Kumar Sharma.
Yes, sir.
Have you uploaded?
Hello. No, sir.
Jitendra Gora. Jitendra Gora. Andrila,
No, sir, I haven't tried this.
okay. Ashutosh Gupta,
Yes, sir.
are you uploading or not?
No, sir, I haven't made this, sir.
Okay. Vikas,
Yes, sir.
have you uploaded?
No, sir. No, sir. Not yet.
So how many of you have not done the task? Or how many of you have done the task? Please raise your hand.
So for done or not done?
Lesser numbers are of not who have done. So Rishabh has done. Siddharth, right? Rishabh and Siddharth. Okay.
Sir,
So-
I have done it different way, sir. Sir, Siddharth has made a diagram. I have done the way you have said the stepwise. I have written that.
So please share.
Sir, but it's not uploading to mobile, sir. The way I have taking the screenshots.
Okay. Okay, no issue.
I will try to send it on WhatsApp, sir.
Okay. I'm going to explain those loan processing example or what you have given the task. Please do it now. Everyone, please do it now, because if you don't do it, you're not going to learn it, right? Please do it now, and as soon as possible, upload it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, I have done the first one. Can I share, sir?
please.
Okay. Sir, it is only a screenshot, sir.
Share whatever you have. Please share.
Okay. Sir, this is only I've done.
Explain it what it is.
So this is the data X, Y, and Z, and this is the gateway SOAP request 1, and it will SOAP request 2. Then it will invoke data, that is XY, then YZ, and ZX. Then multiplication, that is XY, then YZ, and ZX. Then this will give the result, and then addition of
This-
all there.
This diagram is showing you have not understood clearly the loan processing example, right? Because you are invoking, it's simply a diagram. I have given you task to simply draw the diagram of SOA task, right? So you haven't drawn it properly, right? What you have done, you have invoking multiplication with x, y, z, and zx. This means you have not clearly understood the loan processing example. Please do it now, because if you don't know the flow of the project, you're not going to learn anything in SOA, right? So you need to learn the flow. Why you are doing this? Why you are doing this way? Why you are doing that way? Why we are creating services first? Why we are getting WSDL? So you need to learn. So for that, you need to draw that diagram so that we can we can find out the way in which way we should proceed, right? So if you are taking the example of loan processing example, we can say, let me share my screen. In this example, we have all the concepts. XSLT, what is XSLT, what is XSL, what is SOAP, what is invoke, what is this decision box, how to do this, what is this tool name, guys? Let me draw. So this is Oracle Service Bus tool. So what is the component of that tool? This is BPL. We going to learn what is this BPL. BPL. What is this SOAP request? What is the content of this SOAP request? How a SOAP request is being written, right? What is this gateway? Why? How? Suppose you have. Suppose we have a. Suppose we have a SOAP message here. At this point of time, we have only 4 attributes, and after getting one more attribute from this service, how will you attach that append that new attribute into this SOAP message? How we can do this? You can use XSLT, right? This is used for transformation purpose. So if you don't understand this example, you're not going to learn how the flow of the project, right? So you need to learn. Similarly, how we can proceed with this example? So we need to first create this web service. What will be the steps will be like? You need to create this web service, this one, right? After after creating this web services, what we have? After creating the web services, what we have? We have web services with WSDL file, right? WSDL file is automatically generated. So we have the WSDL file of this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now we can use this WSDL file to communicate with this Oracle Suite BPL, right? So you need to learn the learn first the flow of the project, so that you can understand why this is happening, why that is happening, right? So please do that task here now and upload it as soon as possible. I have already told you whether it is right or wrong, correct or wrong. You need to do that. Do it now, guys.
Sir, I did, sir, something, sir. Can I see it?
Please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes.
Sir, here, sir, here we have this page, URL page, and from the application form, the SOAP request will be made for X plus Y and X into Y, and then it comes to gateway, and then service broker. From service broker, by using WSDL, the X plus Y will be performed, and the output will be shared to gateways, and the same for X into Y. And data, I means forget to make it, and data will be shared from here.
Pratik,
Yes, sir.
this diagram is not clear. It is not a proper diagram, right? If you are uncomfortable with this paint tool, please draw it using pen and paper and then upload it, right?
Okay, sir.
It is not clear. It is 9:34. I am giving you 10 minutes of time. I will ask at 9:45 to upload. Even if you have done one task, please upload and present, right?
Sir, is it necessary to involve gateway in between?
You will get to know after some time, in maybe in a lab third or fourth, why we are using gateways. Gateway is simply a abstraction. The end user will see only what I am going, what is its input and what I am getting the result, right?
Yes, sir. But in this example, let's say we have a simple program for multiplication. We are using only one web service, that is multiplication web service.
In that case, you do not need a new gateways, right? So, in the loan processing example you have seen, I have directly invoked a web service which is credit card rating information. But credit card rating information itself is a complex web service. So what I need to do there, I need to invoke using their gateways, right? It is not like I simply call their web services, particular web service. It is simply a gateways.
Yes, sir.
In simple terms, we can say that gateways are simply a business process, because a business process is a complex which is consist of different kinds of services, and they are composed of those services, and they are orchestrated in such a fashion so that you can get the desired results, right?
Yes, sir.
How many of you have already downloaded Oracle SuaSuite?
Sir, downloaded, sir, but not able to execute it on command prompt, sir. Sir, the screenshot you have showed about the JDK version, I have also the same, sir.
Okay. Check the configuration of the laptop, right?
Sir, it is 64-bit only.
And what is the username of your laptop?
Sir, it is different. It's my mobile number, sir.
Because sometimes when my username was Abhishek Kumar, it has a space. Maybe it is a hypothetical condition, but it actually happens to me. My username of laptop was Abhishek Kumar. So I have found out that if the username of the laptop, if it has space, then it will not take it at home, right? So I have created another user account which is named as single first name, like first name, and then I installed that Oracle Source Suite in that user account. Then it started working because
Sir,
Abhishek, yeah.
Sir, but I'm using, sir, administrator. I'm not using from the user. I'm using directly from System32.
Okay. Please go through some videos of installation available at YouTube.
Sir,
Because
Abhishek,
yeah,
sir, you have sent like you had said that we have also able to do on the paper and pen by using paper and pen. So, sir, can we send on like on WhatsApp or your WhatsApp or
no,
like
no,
what you
don't
have
do,
shared like a Gmail account? Like, can we send on the Gmail account? Because sir,
no.
presently I'm using mobile, so it was little bit different,
If
like
you are
difficult to.
if you are using mobile phone and if you are unable to upload via mobile, you can send it
Yes.
to me. I will upload it for you, right? If you are
Okay, okay,
using laptop, then you can upload yourself, right?
okay, sir. I can send on like on Gmail account.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can I share, sir?
Yeah, you can say.
So is it visible?
Yeah. Please write it clearly. If you are presenting something using pen and paper, please write it properly, right?
Yes, sir.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, this is service consumer, sir. Here here we have a request for X plus Y and X into Y, and this is service provider which will take the which will means response for that request, and it is UDDI register, and from here by using WSDL we do the X plus Y or X into Y, and this is data center.
Actually, I am not understanding why you have written X plus Y and X into Y in the application form. Why you have uses service broker, and what is that data over there, X and Y? It's not matching with my diagram. Why you have written application form with X plus Y and X into Y? Because user simply provides X and Y and Z. You have I think you didn't get the problem. What was the problem? Problem was the user will fills X, Y and Z, and what he will get? He or she will get X into Y plus Y into Z plus Z into X, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, I thought like X plus Y is in the application means
Please go through that task in shared in your WhatsApp group, and then again draw the diagram and share. Anyone? It's already 44. Rekaz, Mohammed Rekaz.
Yes, sir. I'm doing, sir. I'm doing, sir. I've made
Upload
half,
it
sir.
now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rahul Sahu.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Upload it fast. Rakesh Kumar, Ranveer Singh, Jitendra Gora, Andrila, upload it. In the Oracle SOA Suite download section, you need to download the first one and the second one only, right? Because all the other files are not required. Someone has downloaded all the files. Please check you are downloading first one and the second one, right? Which is written like Oracle SOA Suite or Oracle Fusion Middleware Oracle SOA Suite, right? You do not need to download healthcare section and the BPM process management kind of thing, right? You need to download only first one and the second one. One was what 1.2 GB and the second one was of 1.8 GB round. Andrila,
Yes, sir, I'm doing it.
okay. Asutosh,
Yes, sir. Working on it, sir.
please do it fast, guys. Zoom it, zoom in. It's the loan applications, right? Mohammad Rekaz. Rekaz. Rekaz, you are on mute. Please unmute yourself first.
Hello.
Rekaz.
Hello, sir. Sir, can you
Yeah.
hear? Oh, okay. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir, can you see something?
Yes.
Yes,
But
sir,
I am
please.
seeing the loan application form.
Yes,
It
sir. I
was
have
not.
not completed it, sir, yet.
It is not the task given by me. The task 1 and the task 2. I am asking for task 1 and the task 2. It was delivered by me.
Acha. Sir, on the group, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Haven't you
sir,
seen
okay.
that task yet? You are showing the same thing which I've already told you.
Acha. Okay, sir. So, sir, I make it 1 second.
Sir, may I present?
Please. Guys, I am talking about the task 1 and the task 2 shared in the group, not the loan processing example.
Sir, is it visual?
Yes.
Sir, here I have defined the 3 variable, and 3 variables are passed through the SOAP request. Here I have invoked the multiplication processor by given the 2 argument xy. Again, I have invoked the multiplication processor by giving the 2 argument y and z. And again, I have invoked processor by giving the argument z and x. All arguments are given, and multiplication is performed by this processor, and the result is given back. Then I have invoked the addition processor by given the result that is that we received from the multiplication processor. Then addition is performed, and after addition result is given to the user back to the response.
So this was already presented by maybe Siddharth, right? So you have done the same thing. What you have done? Please mute yourself. It's already. Please, yeah. So what he have done? He is invoking addition web service. He is invoking addition web service with 3 parameters xy, yz, and the zx, right? But how you know the addition processor going to take 3 parameters? You are doing the same mistake which is already being done by Siddharth, right?
Yes, sir.
How would you know the addition processor will require 3 parameters x, y, yz, and zx? It may possible that addition processor requires 4 parameters. It may possible addition processor requires 2 parameters. In general case,
Sir,
we
can I
consider.
share my screen?
Please. इसको चेंज करो थोड़ा, ठीक है, फिर से उसको दिखाओ, और सेकेंड
Okay,
टास्क
sir.
जो है उसको भी करो.
Sir, it's visible?
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, the picture quality is bad because I took a photo from my phone. Okay, so first application form will have, it can have as many variables as it can. Okay, it will go to the gateway. After that, in the business logic part, we will use a logic that till I have variables, I will keep it in loop, like as many variables I can take. Okay, so then I will, for every 2 variables, I will invoke the multiplication service. and the multiplication service will work on every two variables and return me the result. So it can be like I can have 10 variables also, but this my business logic, this loop will run for as many variables are there. And after every two variables product is performed, this multiplication service will return that result to me. And similarly here also there will be another logic that I will till how much time I want to perform the addition. So till I get data from my service, from my multiplication service, I will keep on adding the data. And sorry, I will yeah, I will keep on storing the data, and then I will invoke the addition service by passing all those products. So it can be here, there can be more than three also, like how many data I'm getting from my multiplication service. So all the variables all the data I will store here, and then I will invoke the addition service, and then it will return me the final result, which I will pass it to my gateway, and then it will return it to my application form.
Okay, you have changed like in the application form you can have as many as variables, right?
Yes, sir. That logic I have to perform in this application logic part.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
till how much point of time I want to have my data.
Okay, okay. Please go through the task 2, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So this one is okay, means the way I have thought about it.
Yeah, it is all okay.
Okay, sir.
It is possible in Oracle Swasut. It is not like it is not possible, so it is possible. So Asutosh Gupta. Asutosh Gupta. Nirmal Chandra.
Yes, sir.
What you have done? So.
Yes, sir. Sir, is it visible?
Not yet. Yeah.
Let me do. Sir, this is for the task 2.
Yes.
Yes, here is XYZ are passed through a SOAP request through the gateway to our business logic. Here there is we have to find the maximum among x plus y, x into z, and x minus y into z. So first we will invoke the addition web service x plus y. It will send a SOAP request to addition web service and gets a result back. Similarly, for multiplication, it will send the request to multiplication web service, and it will return get back the result x into z. Then it will invoke a subtraction web service that will provide the result x minus y, which will be used by the then it will invoke again the multiplication web service because you have to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Suppose you have given XYZ as a SOAP request in the SOAP content, right? Yes. In the SOAP request message, we have X, Y, and Z.
Yes, sir.
Right. So
yes, sir.
At the time of invoking X plus Y addition web service,
yes,
how you can get X and Y from XYZ? That is the SOAP request.
Sir, the XML file, through the XML file, we can get the values of X and Y.
Yes, we can get X plus Y, but we have not read yet. That is the concept of how we can get it. We can get it using XQuery and XPath, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
XQuery and XPath. What it does? It suppose you have a SOAP request which is based on XML. So to extract information, required information here, what is the requirement? We required X plus Y, right? Sorry, yes, X and Y, right? So
yes,
out of X, Y, and Z, we only require X and Y. To extract X and Y from the SOAP request, we can use XPath and XQuery, right?
Yes, sir.
That is what I am looking at. Suppose if you know what is the requirement of XPath, what is the requirement of XQD, what is the requirement of XSLT, then you can understand why do we need this concept in for the development of SUA project. So you can see here we require X and Y. We require here X and Y. So out of X, Y, and Z, we need only X and Y. So we can use here XPath and XQD to get the value of X and Y only, not the Z. This can be done using XPath and XQD, right? That
Yes,
is
sir.
the objective of our today's lab.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I have given these two examples so that you can understand why we are studying XSLT, XPath, XQD, and SOAP, right? So that you can understand using these examples. Move on.
Yes, sir. So then it will, after invoking the subtraction web service, the result will be, again, it will invoke the multiplication web service since we need X minus Y whole into Z. Then,
Yeah.
then we have to find the maximum of these among those three. So we have to invoke the fmax web service, which takes 3 parameters as given in the task. So it will send a SOAP request, and it will.
How would you know it is not given in the task? How would you know the maximum web service will compare two or three parameters? Will take 2 or 3 parameters. It is not given in the task. You are assuming it will take 3 parameters because you have required it, right? You have x, comma y, comma z, and you have to find out what is the maximum out of x, y, and z. So it is the requirement of it is your requirement. So according to your requirement, you have changed that. You have supposed that the maximum web service will take 3 parameters. If you have 4 parameters, then you will suppose fmax will take 4 parameters. It's not like that, right? Yes. According to the WSDL file of fmax web service, you can know what is the requirement of fmax web service, right? What are what are the parameters? So it is not like you can assume anything. Based on the number of parameters, you can assume fmax will take 4 parameters. Based on the number of parameters, let's say we have 5 parameters, you can assume fmax will take 5 parameters. It's not like that. So you can assume first WSDL file will have 2 parameters, then we can find out the maximum out of 2, and again upload, again invoke that web service for the second time, so that we can get the final maximum, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, so whatever you're saying, sir, to make that correct in this diagram, so for that we have to create a for the sake of only showing this in diagram, so we have to make a WSDL file representation and then link that.
While presenting, you say addition web services will require only 2 parameters. Subtraction web service will require, assume, because we have not created yet addition web service, we have not created subtraction web service, we have not created fmax web service, right? So first step, while implementing this small project, what we need to do first, we need to create these web services first, because we know what are our what is the requirement, what are the different web services we require to implement our project. So I know as a developer, we require addition web service, subtraction web service, and fmax web service. So after creating the web services, the tool will automatically generate the WSDL file, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anyone with any issues? I am repeating same thing again and again because no one is listening to me. Same mistake is done by all of you. Same mistake. Please listen to me while I am speaking and then rectify your mistakes in your diagram. Anyone? Jitendra Bora.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm trying, but I'm not getting it exactly. I've gone through.
Out of 10 to 12 students here, 5 or 6 have already presented. I am also discussing same thing again. Then After that, you are not getting what is happening here. Jitendra.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm trying, sir. Give me some time, like maybe 5 minutes, or I'm trying.
Please do it fast. Akshay Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Please show what you have done.
So I am doing. So I have done.
सर हेलो
Yeah.
सर जो निर्मल ने प्रेजेंट किया था सर उसमें यही प्रॉब्लम थी ना कि उसने एज्यूम कर लिया था कि पैरामीटर्स हमने 3 ले लिया है फाइंड मैक्सिमम फाइंड करने के लिए यही प्रॉब्लम थी ना
या
अच्छा अच्छा तो सर वैसे बाय डिफॉल्ट हम सिर्फ 2 ही ले सकते हैं तो हमें 2 बार
No,
फाइंड
no.
मैक्स फंक्शन
No, while creating the web services, you can define ki whether you are taking 3 parameters or 2 parameters. If you are taking 2 parameters, then if you are taking 3 parameters at the time of calling with 2 parameters, it will not work, right? It will ask for you for the third parameter. But if you creating the web services with 2 parameters, it can again be invoked for the third parameter. A plus B first, and then A plus B plus C.
यस सर
Are you getting my point?
यस सर
Okay. We can create
can create na sir I mean his diagram was correct or not sir I mean
it was correct, but you need to mention that I am assuming the web services is of which is taking 3 parameters and returning this kind of result, right? Because
okay, sir.
that part is maintained by XSD. I am showing the requirement. I am showing through that example. I am showing the requirement why we need these things, why we need XSD, so that while implementing those projects, small projects, you will learn each and every step. Why? Because the flow diagram must be in our mind. Why we are doing this? Why we are doing that? It is not like we are going in a flow. Nothing is going into our mind, right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So please do it so that you can understand it well. Because after getting examples, getting complex examples, you do not require me to implement those examples, right? Because you will learn till that point of time why we are doing this, why we are doing that. Shubham Pradeep.
Ingole, I think. Shubham Ingole. No, Ingole nahi. Shubham Kulkarni. Shubham Kulkarni.
Yes, sir, I'm doing it, but I also made the mistake that one.
Please share what you have. Please share what you have. While
you share, Kulkarni. You share it.
While presenting, don't repeat those mistakes.
You share it and you say that, sir, here I made the mistake. You share it, what you have done. Let us see.
Sir, actually I erased it, sir. Whatever I did, because it was.
Why are you doing like this? You have to show. We have to show what you are doing. Then only you will learn. This is the lab class. This is the lab class. You have to show, sir, I have done this. I have made this mistake. I want to correct myself. दो थप्पड़ अपने आप को दोगे, तब जाके सीखोगे. आपको दिखलाओगे तब ना पता चलेगा कि यहीं पर गलती है. You have to show. और इरेज कर दोगे तो आप सुबह से किए हो कि नाच रहे हो बाहर में, कैसे पता चलेगा? हैं? How you will know that you are dancing outside or doing something?
No, sir.
No, sir. ये आदतें छोड़ो, कचरा आदत छोड़ो. आपको दिखाना है, लैब है ये, 3 घंटे की लैब है. आप ही को सिखलाने के लिए अभिषेक भैया इतना आपको मेहनत करी रहे हैं. उनको क्या फायदा है? क्या फायदा? आप अगर गधे की तरह बाहर नाचोगे. Anyway, you call anyone else, अभिषेक. आप दूसरों को किसी को बोलो. कुछ सुधरो. या.
अक्षय.
कौन? अक्षय कुमार. अक्षय बाबू खोलो.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am doing, sir.
आप डूइंग नहीं, आप खोलो. आप क्या किए हो शेयर करो. मैं थोड़ा देखना चाहता हूँ.
Sir, I have to take photo, sir. Wait, sir.
क्यों फोटो? आप लैपटॉप से डायरेक्ट शेयर नहीं कर पाओगे?
No, sir. I am using pen and paper, sir.
Pen and paper.
Somsekhar.
सोमो, देख रहे हो ना कैसे हम लोग का नसीब कितना खराब है। सोमो, सुबह से सोमो कहाँ म्यूट है। सुबह मैं उसको बुला रहा था। I was calling him in the morning but he was not responding. Somo, mark him absent. Remove him from the group. Remove him. वो रास्ते में घूम रहा है, छोड़ दो। सीखने की इरादा नहीं, छोड़ दो। नेक्स्ट ऋषभ करेगा कुछ। ऋषभ,
यस सर, हम शेयर कर।
हाँ शेयर करो। आप पूरी पेन पेपर में कर रहे हो ना, किस में कर रहे हो?
Sir, pen paper, then taken the screenshot and put it on the Word file.
थोड़ा बड़ा करो, थोड़ा बड़ा साइज स्क्रीन।
Yes sir. So
सीखो।
Sir, so yes sir. So this is the written form, and the diagram is this. This is the full diagram. So the task one we have from the at the user end we have XYZ, and then we have the stub. The request will pass on to the stub. The stub will generate this at the point of stub will generate the SOAP request. So from the WSDL file, so we know that the multiplication web service will need only 2 arguments. So I will request one the XY. I will send only XY. Then at request 2 I will send only YZ. Then at request 3 I will send only X and Z. So I know that the multiplication web service needs only 2 arguments. So that the request will go on through the skeleton to the web service. Then web service will respond by multiplicating those arguments. So this response will go through the skeleton, then to the SOAP response. Then these response will be can be concurrently or one by one. So as we have seen that the SOA is a state, have statelessness, so they don't know what they have in the earlier state. So response 1, response 2, and response 3 will get back to the stub and then get back to the user. So now user have having XYZ, the user also have X into Y into Z, and Z into X at its end. So now it can request at the addition web service. So we and pass on the these parameters, that is XZ, ZX, YZ, and XY as a request, as it knows that it requires only 3 parameters through WSDL. So it will pass on to the SOAP request, then it will pass on to the skeleton. The request will be processed by the addition web service. It will respond through the skeleton via SOAP response, and then get back to a stub, and then stub back to the user. So I have not drawn the single line from the stub to user. So it will get back to the user. So that's how the request will be processed for the XY plus YZ plus ZX. Yes, sir.
Rishabh?
Yes, sir.
Please follow the procedure what we have taken in the loan processing example. This example shows you are doing it from scratch. While in the interview process, you may ask how the web services communicate with each other, right? Then you will show this kind of diagrams so that they can understand, the basic around how two services communicating, right? For complex examples, this kind of architecture, drawing this kind of architecture will be too difficult, too hard, right?
Yes, sir. That's why I asked whether to use gateway or not. So you have said that if the services are small in number, then we can pass on to the gateway.
I am not saying it is incorrect. I am just saying for complex example, this kind of using this kind of architecture, drawing this kind of architecture will be too complex, right? So try to use those procedure which I followed in a loan processing example. It is correct. It is not like it is incorrect. It is correct, right? For the task 2, please follow the loan processing example theme.
Yes, sir. I have made the task 2 similar way, so I will change the diagram for task 2, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Jitendra?
Hello, yes, sir.
Have you done something yet?
Yes, sir. Task 1 I have done a little bit, but I have realized that it is similar to what just Rishabh had shown. So anyway, I'm gonna present it. So
please present it. Whatever you have, please present it.
Yeah. Just
so
give
that
me a minute.
I know that you are understanding or not. Sir,
So give me a minute. I'll take. Hello.
Sir, Somsekhar is saying he has network problem, so he is not able to unmute himself. Please go on. Who was presenting? Jitendra, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've
Go on.
taken the image, but in the sharing option, it is not showing. Like it's showing. Let me try, sir. Give me a minute. I'm trying.
Sorry.
I'm sharing the image. I've taken the image from my phone. I have downloaded. Yeah.
All are doing the same. Not to tell. All are doing the same. Mahend Sharma, it's your turn now. Please upload.
Hello, hello, sir.
Mahend Sharma,
Hello.
upload.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I have sent I have sent it on your Gmail.
Okay,
Because sir, I'm very much similar to the what is like his
Whatever you
Rishabh is
have,
saying.
whatever you have.
Sir, at that time only I have sent it you, sir.
Okay, okay.
Sir,
Jitendra, go on.
Hello, is it visible, sir? I've shared an image.
Not yet. It is showing your SOA lab.
Yeah, sir. I've opened the image and let me try again. Now I guess it is showing, right? Hello.
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me zoom in. Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah.
Yeah, picture quality is not that good. So yeah, I've taken the addition and multiplication here. I've considered these two operations here. So we'll be having these three variables x, y, and z.
Jitendra.
Yes. Hello.
Jitendra, you are having the same mistake. Stub has no response line, right?
Yes, sir. That's what I told you. Like I've realized it after Rishabh has presented. So
You must have copied with Rishabh, or Rishabh had copied with you.
it's not like that, sir. Like
Same mistake. You have not drawn the response line from stub to user. Same mistake. It is not possible. It is not coincidence, right?
stub to user. Yeah, sir. There will be a response line. Stub to user.
Same mistake done by the Rishabh. How it is possible that you are using done the same mistake? Stub have no line with no line connecting with user and stub.
Sir, we are discussing in the group, like whatever we are having some doubts. So
Explain. I will ask some question based on this diagram.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so we will be having three variables x, y, and z, and then we'll be yeah.
Means you have copied from Rishabh, right?
Not copied, sir, but we
Okay.
discuss some.
Can you tell what is stub here?
Okay.
What is the purpose of a stub? Why we are using it?
To like we will be needing some. We will be needing the web service, right? So stub will be acting as a kind of interface. So through which we can request or we can get the response from the using the web service.
Where stub is available, at the client side or the server side?
Stub will be available at the client side. It will be acting as an interface, so that we can interact with the web service.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So then stub will send a request. It will be it will be the SOAP request, and then this skeleton this will be on the server side. So using those variables, this addition operation will be performed on the web server side, and then this response will be generated, and we will be getting this response through the stub. Yeah, and as you have mentioned that there will be a response as well from stub to user, so we'll be getting that response from the stub, and like that we will be performing multiplication operation as well. Like we will be sending request for the multiplication, and this operation will be performed on the excuse me, on the web server, and then we'll be getting the response. Hello.
Yeah. Over.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm trying the task 2 part, and I'll keep in mind that we'll be having response as well. So I'm trying the task 2.
Use the theme of loan processing example, right? It is.
Sir, you have discussed in last class. Okay, sir. Yeah.
It is. It was used for only how two services are communicated at the background, right? We are
Yes, sir.
not going into such details at each time, right? We will not start from scratch at each time, right? So that we are
Yes.
using the tool. So keep it in mind, according to theme of loan processing example, draw the example and draw the task 1 and task 2, right? Mahendra,
Sir.
I
Hello.
didn't get your mail.
Sir, I've sent it at that time already. Like, if may I get like maybe network issue again? I send it.
ABHISHEK.
Sir, I have sent it from a Gmail account, sir. Sharma.mahen060.
No, I didn't get it. Let me check. Let me check. No, I didn't get any mail. No. Please send it to someone and tell him to share their screen,
Sir,
right?
like, may I give on the WhatsApp or anything?
Sorry?
Sir, may I send in the WhatsApp, sir?
Okay, share.
Sir, actually, because like net bandwidth is very slow.
No. Mohammad Rekaz.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. कर रहा हूँ, sir. I'm doing, sir.
Sir, can I share, sir?
Who is speaking? Pratik.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. You can.
Yes, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, here is the application form, and we have the values of X, Y, Z, and here we make SOAP request through gateway. It goes to Oracle tool, and they are the service provider or registry UDDI. From there, by using multiplication processor, we use X, Y, Y, Z, ZX, and then we add all that xy plus yz by using addition processor, and then at the end Oracle tool will pass the result to gateway, and in the form of SOAP response it will go to the uh, website or HTTP.
Why you have written the WSDL, ZX? Please explain this part. Oracle tools. What is the content in this tool? Please explain this.
Yes, sir, like what happened, like when request came to gateway, then it uses Oracle tool for the means for completion of that request, and for that we use this UDDI part, and there we use this multiplication processor, and by using WSDL it will it will send to the means the values of x, y, y, z and zx by using multiplication of x, y, y, z and zx, and then by using WSDL we do the addition, and finally the result will be sent.
Okay, you are explaining correctly, but you have drawn the diagram incorrectly, because maybe some issue while drawing. Okay.
So WSDL is out of Oracle, means
Yeah, I got it. Records.
Yes sir, कर रहा हूँ sir. Yes sir, I'm doing.
Sir, can I screen share and show you the second one?
Let him share first.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Hello sir, can you listen sir? My
Yes.
अच्छा ठीक है sir. So so sir, first of all we have the XYZ as the input parameters, and then it goes through the gateway. We have used the SOAP request, and what SOAP request does, it sends the XML file to the gateway using the HTTP protocol. So from the gateway, it goes to our business tool, which is our Oracle tool, and here we have used the XSD. What XSD does, it tells which web service uses what inputs. So like addition web services, for that we need XY only as input. For the subtraction web service, we use XY and Z, XYZ for all three. For as there are two web services, so we have used all three inputs X, Y, and Z.
Guys,
but it will
guys,
hello.
Yeah. Please listen to him carefully. He had drawn a good diagram, right? Why we have need XSD here? These all things we will discuss in today's lab only. Go on.
And then we have used XSD here also. What XSD will do, it will tell which input parameters we use for the multiplication web service. So we have given here X and Z only. So from the addition, it will invoke the addition web service. So we will go to the addition web service, and using SOAP request, and addition web service will give the answer X plus Y using the SOAP response. Similarly, with the invoke web service, we will send the SOAP request to the subtraction web service, and we will get the response from the SOAP. We will get the response to the back to the invoke subtraction web service, and similarly with the multiplication.
So, Rekas,
Yes, sir.
How would you extract X and Y for
Yes,
the
sir.
subtraction web service?
Yes, sir. Sir, I've used the XSD function. Now it will tell which parameter is used by this web service, sir.
It only tells, I know you don't know, but you can guess, right? XSD only guess, see, XSD only tells about what are the different parameters. It only tells about what are the different number of parameters. Means XSD tells how many parameters we are using and what are the different types of parameter we are using. Say, let's say we are using two parameters, one is string and one is integer. That is the purpose of XSD, right? But how we suppose we have given X, Y, and Z. How would you extract X, Y from X, Y, Z, right? For this purpose, we are using XQuery and XPath. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Because because if you are sorry, at this point gateway, at the gateway point, we have X, Y, and Z, right?
Yes, sir.
So the same X, Y, Z will forwarded to this XSD, this and this, right?
Yes, sir.
So out of X, Y, and Z, you will extract X, Y. Out of X, Y, Z, you will extract X, Y here, and out of X, Y, Z, you will extract what is that? XZ, right? So out of X, Y, and Z, you are getting X, Y, XZ, and X, Y, right? So how do you extract X, Y, and means required parameter from X, Y, Z? We will be using XPath and XQuery. Right, XQuery is similar like SQL query language, where we have a table and we can extract the desired result using SQL. Similarly, in XML we have a language XQuery through which we can request for a particular parameter from the input source message, right? SOAP message.
Sir, one second, sir. XPath and XQuery, sir. XQuery.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, move on.
Yes, sir. And after that, as we have X minus Y result, so we will multiply it with the X. We will multiply XY with XZ. So here we will send the SOAP request to the multiplication web service, and we will get the SOAP response. And after that, as we have X plus Y, X minus Y into Z, and X into Z, all of them will go to the XSD. What XSD will tell? It will tell which parameters are used. I mean, it will resolve the parameter problem, and those will go to the invoke maximum web service, and invoke maximum web service will show the SOAP request. Will send the SOAP request to the maximum web service, and from that we will get the response back to the gateway, and from gateway we will get the response back to the our application form.
Okay. Andrila.
Yes, sir.
Shall I close? I'll close it.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
So you have said that we will fetch the input, the X and Y from the inputs only. So is it possible that on the user end only I pass only two parameters rather than passing X, Y, Z?
No, at the user end, user will not know how many web services you are using. It is the granularity, right? In the last class, in the last lecture, we have seen the concept of granularity, right? So granularity says you can use a single web service for the computation of XY plus YZ plus ZX, and you can use multiple web services for partwise computation, right? So user will not know how many web services you are using for a single purpose, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the abstraction, and you are using the composition.
Sir, what if I use three different, for the example of xy plus yz plus zx. So for each multiplication, I will use completely three different services. So
You
can it
can use,
happen, sir?
you can use, but it is like क्या कहते हैं उसको, बेवकूफी होगी.
Yes, sir.
Because
Means it will just make it everything complex.
yeah, because you are using the same service from three different service provider,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right? Please
Yes,
listen
understood.
to the question of the different students properly, and what I am saying, please listen carefully, because it will help you to build up your concept in SOA. It is our only second lab. We have 10 more labs. Andrila, please share your screen.
Yes, sir. 1 minute. I'm unable to share it.
If you all draw the diagrams of both those tasks, you will learn a lot, right? You will, if you try to draw it on the theme of loan processing example, you at each point you will stuck in some some difficulties, right? Andrila,
Sir, please give me some time. I cannot share my screen right now. I'm
okay,
not getting, finding some difficulties. Yeah.
Mahendra, you continue. I am sharing my screen. Is this yours?
No, sir, it's mine, sir.
Okay, go on.
Sir, here is value of x, y, and z, and after SOAP request one through the gateway passing, value of here x, y, z, and after some condition with x, z, there is some multiplication, and after it, invoking multiplication web server. After SOAP request,
One same question to you too. One same question. Out of X, Y, and Z for invoking of multiplication web service, how would you extract X and Z out of X, Y, and Z?
Sir, I put some condition with if or matlab value of x, take a value of x and take a value of z, and then implement the multiplication.
Means you have not listening me properly. Anyone can answer it?
Sir, XPath and XQuery.
Right. Please listen to me carefully. I am repeating same thing again and again. Out of available value of x, y, and z, how would you extract x and z only, x and y only, and x and y only? We can extract those information using XPath and XQE. Suppose you have given in the SQL, you have given a table, given a table, and if you want to extract information like find the student whose grade value is greater than 90. So how could you extract that information from the given table? We can extract using query, right? So in the same way, in SQL we have a structured query language. In the same way, in XML, to extract a particular information out of total information available, we are using XPath and XQuery. Please listen to me carefully. XPath and XQuery. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Move on.
Sir, here is three operation: web server, multiplication server, and addition server.
Guys, please mute yourself. Okay, go on. You go on. You continue.
And sir, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Addition server and subtraction server. After getting the value of xz and through multiplication and xy through addition and xy again through subtraction, get and in xy section, after getting the value of subtraction, then going for the multiplication, and here is through the multiplication server we get the value of x minus y into z, and after all the information, all the data we will get, then we perform the max value condition, and after it we invoking the max web server, and
How
then
would you
get the
know?
reply.
How would you know the maximum web service max web service will take 3 parameters or 2 parameters?
Putting some logic about max, which get the value from the multiplication, addition, and subtraction after multiplication server.
Again, same thing. I have repeated these many times in today's lab. Anyone? Let me ask to some particular. Rahul Sahu.
Yes,
Rahul
sir.
Sahu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How could you know this maximum web service will take 2 parameters or 3 parameters?
Sir, by using XPath and XQuery, we can extract that 3 variable earlier.
You are not listening me properly. Ranveer Singh.
Yes, sir.
How would you know this maximum web service will take 2 parameters or 3 parameters?
Sir, I think
Sir,
it's
through
through
WSDL
XSD.
file, sir.
WSDL file, right? Who has saved that? Vikas Kumar, right?
No, sir, Rahul.
Rahul, okay. It is the WSDL file which has the contents about what are the different operation, what is the name of the operation, what is its requirement, like what is the input of that operation. If suppose you are suppose you have an addition web service, it will require 2 parameters, integer A and integer B. Then the WSDL file will have 2 parameters for that web service. If you created a web service which is taking 3 parameters, integer A, integer B, and C, that information is also available in the WSDL file. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go on. Mahendra, go on. Mahendra. Where he is? Okay. Anyone already completed? Wants to share?
Sir, I shared in WhatsApp. Can you please share it if possible? Because I can't share it from my laptop. I'm not.
Okay. No.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So what will be the best logic whether to get structure of the web service using WSDL and then fetching the inputs using jQuery and XPath, or first fetching and then checking the structure of the web service?
See, if you have SOAP messages, if you already have SOAP message, means you have XML message, you can extract information, right? But if you are using another service of another service provider, let's say addition web service and subtraction web service, they will only expose you with the WSDL file. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in the diagram, we have to mention these things.
Yes.
So in like we are going to see the WSDL, or we can just mention that this web service is going to take 3 parameters.
See, for this point of time, just generate the idea, just generate the question while implementing this project on Oracle SuaSuite. All the questions in your mind become obvious.
Yes, sir. That only I have just written like this. The web service, max web service will be taking 3 parameters. So because in the diagram that only I have mentioned.
No issue.
Yeah.
It will be taken care by the Oracle SuaSuite.
Okay.
Sir, may I present?
Let me present for Andrila, then you can present. Using these examples, you will generate some ideas about how to move on with a project, right? It's not a simple example. To implement this on Oracle SuaSuite, it will take time, right? You need to create first the find max web service, then what is that? Multiplication web service, then subtraction web service. These web services needs to be created first. Then we move on with the Oracle SuaSuite for the logic purpose, right? How we can create these web services using some programming languages, right?
Sir, the XPath and jQuery you are talking about will be implemented over Oracle Service Bus.
Yeah,
it is
available in the tool, right? So you need to learn why we are using it. So create the requirement first, then you will get why we are using it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone have seen the requirement of XSLT? XSLT is a transformation language. It transforms, right? It transforms the XML. Suppose you have given 3 inputs, and at the later point of time, any web service requires 4 inputs. How would you append that new attribute in that SOAP message? Using XSLT, right? In the previous example, in loan processing example, large loan processor requires 5 parameters, right? Large loan processor was requiring 5 parameters. What was that? Name, amount, address, rate of interest, and the credit rate information, right? So credit rate information is not being provided by the user. So what we have done, we invoke a new web service which is credit card rating information web service, which takes 4 parameter and sorry, which takes 4 parameter, and based on these parameters it will return the credit rating information of this particular user. And what XSLT do, it will append that result obtained by the credit rating information web service into that SOAP message. so that the large loan processor can get executed easily. How could you know the large loan processor will require 5 attributes? Anyone?
Sir, using WSDL file.
Right. Using the WSDL file. So at the time of creation of large loan processor, we need to define, right? We need to define how many parameters it will require and what will be the output. So first thing, while creating the web service, we need to define the XSD. What is XSD? It will define how many parameters and how many parameters it requires to run, and how many parameters it will return, right? So that XSD after creating the web service will be exposed as WSDL file.
अभिषेक अंद्रिला को बोलो, अंद्रिला एक्सप्लेन करे, पहले अंद्रिला को एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए बोलो. अंद्रिला, you explain. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So it made
1 minute. All the students try to think in this direction how to implement your proposed software. For example, Siddharth LIC, Andrila Mediclaim. So in this direction, how you can develop a web-based application. Okay? Think in that line. If you think in right direction, then only you can be able to implement. So what are the different web services needed for your application domain? Think. And next class we will call one by one to explain your plan of action. Okay? Okay, Andrila, explain. Okay, Andrila.
Yes, sir. So here the logic that I've used is the 3 parameters will go to the application logic part, and depending on the operator requirement, it will invoke the different web services, and the number of parameters is fixed to 2. So as I said that we will get it from the WSDL file. With those two parameters, the web service will perform the action and then return it to the logic, and then we will invoke after we have the output from all the services, we will invoke the find max web service that can take 3 parameters. But I wanted to ask here this question that can we implement a web service that takes multiple parameters, like the way we do in operator overloading, that it can take function overloading, like 2 parameters or 3 parameters. So is it possible, sir, over here, Abhishek sir?
Yeah, it is possible, because how we are going to implement operator overloading using some programming language.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So how we are going to develop?
Case,
please listen to me first. How we are going to develop web service? Using some programming language. So if that programming language offers you to do operator overloading, you can do, right? If you are developing subtraction web service using operator overloading, using Java, and in Java we have operator overloading or method overloading, whatever it is, right? So we can develop, but the web service will have the same link, right? Will have the same link, but you can extract information based on the parameters. You will see this in our lab, not to worry.
Okay, sir. So that's it. I've made it very simple. So after that, this web service will return the result, and then it will be passed on to the gateway.
2 parameters.
Here I've not specified the parameters because it can be any number of parameters. Like if we are able to apply overloading thing, so then it can take any number of parameters. It can compare more than 2 also.
Okay. Anyone have?
Yes, sir. May I?
Yeah.
Sir, is it visual?
Not yet. Yes.
Sir, 3 variables are given here from by using SOAP request, and these will be passed from the gateway. Here I have, sir, defined WSDL file that will describe that number of parameters are 2, input parameters are 2, that are x and y, and I will define like integer they are, and output is 1. Like this I have defined using WSDL file. So then I will invoke add, and after addition x plus y we will get. Again then we will invoke multiply. Again I have defined two parameters, it will take x and z, like integer, and for subtraction I have defined that it will take two parameters like x and y only. And after the addition, multiplication, and subtraction addition, result will be given to the find max processor. And for find max I have defined that it will take three parameter, and integer, that is x plus y that we received from addition, and x into z that we received from multiplication processor, and x minus y that we received from subtraction processor. And after that processing, result will be given back to the user.
Okay. Anyone left?
Is it correct, sir? Little bit.
Yeah, you have got the idea how it is going to happen. Diagrammatically, it may be incorrect. It is incorrect. So you have got the idea. I know. Anyone left? Please
Sir,
mute yourself, Rahul. Please mute yourself first.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Go
can
on.
I show the first one, sir? I didn't make the first one, sir. Can I show?
Okay, okay. I will be giving you two more assignments, more complex than these ones, and you need to present in the next lab, right? And some tasks will be given based on that to perform on the Oracle Source. Till then, please install the Oracle Source. Please install before next lab. Anyhow, you see the videos, you see the instructions given on the Google. Go on.
Acha, ठीक है. Okay, sir. So, sir, the URL form we have XYZ as input, which are sent to the gateway using the SOAP request, which is an XML file. From gateway we have XYZ as the input parameters, and then we have used XPath and XQuery. From XPath for the web service, for the multiplication one web service we use only X and Y. Using XPath and XQuery for the multiplication 2 web service we have used Y and Z, and using XPath and XQuery for the multiplication 3 web service we have used Z and X. And using those web services we get the we send the response and we get the request. We send the request and we get the response, and after getting all the responses, like for x comma y we get x into y, for y comma z we get y into z, and for z comma x we get z into x. All of them are passed to the we need to add all of them. We do not know how many parameters are required, maybe 2 or 3. So we have used all those descriptions are written in a WSDL file, which uses the XSD to resolve the parameter problem. So for the addition web services we have used XY, YZ, and ZX, that is 3. That is 3 parameters, and the response will be XY plus YZ and ZX, that will be sent back to the gateway, and from gateway to the form.
Okay. It was complete, nearly complete diagram. You have written XPath, XQuery, and the WSDL file. It is nearly complete. Anyone left?
Sir, मतलब इसमें
please let me check. Means diagrammatically it can be improved. It's not like it is incorrect diagrammatically, because you will see how diagrammatically you can represent it after working with Oracle SWASUIT, right? You will get some idea how to represent it diagrammatically, right? Suppose in the future, if you work on this project, any project on SWA using Oracle SWASUIT, if you want to present that project over to someone, you need to present that diagram, right? So you need to present that diagram correctly, so that all the information provided in that diagram, provided in the used by you in the Oracle SWASUIT, can be easily visible using your diagram, right? Here we can see XPath is given, XQt is given. So at each point we know why we are using XPath, since we have XYZ, and we can use XPath and XQt to fetch XY from the SOAP message, right? So everything is included here, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So diagrammatically means it is not incorrect. It is perfectly complete. Diagrammatically, how to represent it, you will get to know after working on Oracle SWASUIT, right? So anyone left with any task? Anyone?
Sir, I have to show task 2.
Please so. If you are listening to me since the lab started, you must have improved with your diagrams, right? At each point, at each diagram, I am giving some suggestions to improve, how to improve this one, how we can use this one, that one, right? So if you are presenting at last, you need to be perfect, nearly perfect.
Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Same thing I have done for what I've done for task 1, but here for the web services, for the problem how you can know that how many parameters they can take. So for that purpose, I have just in that service here, I have defined which service will take how much parameters, and for the extraction of x, y variables from all of the variables. So as said, we will use XQuery and XPath for that purpose. Rest all are exactly what I have done for task 1. So with the SOAP request, will be invoking add, multiplication, and subtraction function. They will be invoking services which will addition will take 2 parameters, multiplication will take 2, and but find max here will take 3 parameters, because it has to compare between the results of invoke add, invoke mul, and invoke, and then the third x minus y and z. So like this, this has been done.
Okay. Okay. Anyone left with anyone left till now? Anyone? Okay. We are done with this task 1 and task 2. I hope you all have must have understood something in this whole procedure of doing task 1 and task 2, right? Okay. So can anyone guess how we could proceed? Suppose you need to implement this task 1, and someone is messaging me, Vikas Kumar. Vikas, you are not done with task 2 yet.
No sir, I think मतलब आप मुझे समझ रहे थे, महेंद्र बोल रहा हूँ, इस वजह से that's why I message you, sir.
Okay. You want to present?
I have present, sir. I have presented. I have done, sir.
Okay. So what was talking about? So let's say for implementation of task 1, what was the task 1? You have given x, y, and z at the user end, and the user will fill the form, and after clicking the submit button, the whole x, y, and z using the Java APIs for SOAP request, it will be converted into the SOAP request, right? And this SOAP request will be forwarded to the gateway, and the gateway will again forward it to the Oracle source suite, right? Then Oracle source suite, based on the requirement, it will apply some business logic, or you can say application logic, and it will call web service, addition web service, multiplication web service, max web service, whatever it is, right? So for that purpose, what will be the first step? We need to create the web service, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the first step will be, we need to create the web service. So for the task 1, we need to create 2 web services. What are those? Anyone?
Multiplication and addition.
Yeah. So for the for the task 1, we need to create 2 web services, addition and multiplication, right? So these web services could be developed in Java or any Python any programming language, right? But these kind of simple web services could be created easily in Oracle source suite as well, right? We don't need to learn any programming language to implement those web services. To implement those web services. But for the complex logic of web services, we need to learn a particular programming language to implement those web services. So addition web services can also be implemented or realized in Oracle source suite, and addition web services can also be implemented or realized in any programming language, let's say Java here, right? So for now, I will be creating 2 web services. First one is addition and the second one is multiplication, right? So I will be using Oracle source suite for the development of these 2 web services. First one is addition and the second one is multiplication.
What you said about web service language?
Sorry?
Can you please repeat what you said about web service language?
Web service language?
Like you said, we have to realign it with webs, something like that.
Okay. I was saying to implement web services, let's say you have required for the implementation of task 1. Listen to me carefully first. For the implementation of task 1, you need 2 web services. Since we have X and Y and Z, for the operation of XY, multiplication of XY and the addition of XY plus YZ plus ZX, we need 2 web services. First one is multiplication and the second one is addition, right? So these web services, if these web services are simple, we can realize or implement these web services using 2 ways. Either we could use Oracle source suite, or we could use any programming language, let's say Python, Java or any C#, right? Andrila, got your answer or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are using Java. We will be using Java in our maybe 3rd or 4th lab, right? Maybe 3rd. So what is, sir, from the beginning I am seeing black screen with very low slow motion cutting voice. I am unable to understand. Please for this. Who is this? Someone has texted me.
Sir, Somashekar, he must be Somashekar. He's only having problem.
Anyone has started recording for this session? Anyone?
Yes, sir, it's getting recorded.
Okay. So Somsekar, please refer to those recording videos later on for your reference purpose. For now, I will be implementing these addition web service and multiplication web service using Oracle source suite. But in the 3rd lab or maybe 4th lab, we will be using Java to create our web services, right? Everyone, any issues till this point?
Sir, yesterday you told like we use the programming language, means whatever web services we use that are independent of programming languages, like you told about WSDL and other. So
Yeah.
I want to know, means how it will reflect to request of programmer or HTML pages.
I'm not getting your question
Sir,
exactly.
like, yes, sir, I tried. Sir, like, we made some Java program on
Yeah.
by using JSP,
Yeah.
and we use some script of JSP, and in HTML page we use like your X plus Y. So
Yeah.
now, sir, this request will go to web server, and then, sir, means how that that will proceed, because you are saying that it is not
Okay.
dependent on
Okay.
programming
Okay.
language.
Means you are saying I have told you, means I have told to all, we are in the web service technology, we are independent of any technology, right? That's what you are saying.
Yes, sir.
No, see, SOA concept is independent of any technology, interoperable. What that means, please mute yourself, I am explaining. Yeah. Okay. So I was saying SOA is interoperable. Interoperable means it does not depend on any particular language. It does not depend on any particular vendor, right? It is not like you can only develop program using Java only. It is not like that, right? It is not. It is not means क्या कहते हैं उसको, whatever it is, जो भी है, you are not supposed to develop a particular set of program in a particular set of language, right? It is not compulsory. It is not compulsory. It is not mandatory to use Java only. We can use for the development of addition web service, we can use C#. For the development of multiplication web service, we can use Python, and for development of maximum web service, we can use let's say Java here. That is called interoperability. Any language can communicate with any programming language within using some open standards. What is that open standards? That is XML. XML is the only language which is supported by all the programming language available on available in the IT domain. So that's why the developers of the SOA or developer of the distributed computing thought that why not to use pre-existing technologies which is being supported by all the vendors available in the IT domain. That's why they chosen XML, and to operate with XML it is pretty easy. Pratik, have you got
Yes,
your answer
sir.
or not?
Yes, sir. Means you are saying like for any language like Python, Java, C Sharp, PHP, we use XML. But sir, as far as my knowledge, I know like XML is only for like HTML is only for showing purpose, like a structural language. So XML only shows the data, or means it does not send or retrieve something.
Please enhance your knowledge, please, Pratik.
Yes, sir.
It is also used for transportation, right?
Yes, sir. Transportation is okay,
So,
but it doesn't have any information about sender and receiver.
yeah. Oh, I got your problem. XML
Yes.
is we are not using XML. We are using SOAP for sending purpose. It has some predefined tags which is used at the level of HTTP, right? HTTP used to send the SOAP message. SOAP message is based on XML, right? So that you can use that SOAP messages to transport one from a client location to the server location. That is the client base. We are using HTTP, not the XML. XML does not move without any protocol from one place to another places. We are using HTTP for transportation purpose. Please refer to the lecture 1, lab 1. I've already told about how we can transport one SOAP request that is XML based from one client location to the another service location. We are using HTTP.
Okay, sir. And sir, in between you have also said like we use WSDL, means a part of XML. So it will define the elements or something what we are retrieving number.
Problem related to web services and WSDL will be get clear soon when we are going to our when we will perform some labs on Oracle Source. It's pretty easy, right? It is not like this is like rocket science. You don't going to understand it, right? It is pretty easy. All the obvious questions to coming into your mind get easily be rectified, right? So we are okay. Anyone with any question? Anyone? Okay. Let me share my screen. In the next lab, I will be giving you today or maybe probably tomorrow. I will send you 2 more tasks, right? Please prepare it thoroughly and present it at on the next lab, right? Next Wednesday. See, suppose you have downloaded the Oracle SOA suite, right? I am supposing you all have downloaded and installed correctly or properly the Oracle SOA suite, right? So the first step will be you can start with type Oracle JDeveloper. It is not like Oracle SOA suite. It is Oracle JDeveloper. What is Oracle SOA suite? What are the different components available in the Oracle SOA suite? We will be dealing with this in our 3rd or 4th lab, right? Where we will be introducing what is Oracle SOA suite. For now, to create web services, I am simply using Oracle SOA suite. See, so the app will be Oracle JDeveloper Studio. It has many components. While downloading the Oracle SOA suite from the Oracle website, please go through the instruction given below or the components available in the Oracle SOA suite so that you get to learn what are the different components, what are the different adapters. Why do we need adapters? Anyone?
The interface request.
We need adapters for integrating with the legacy systems, right? Because SOA promotes federation. In the last lecture, we have seen a statement SOA promotes federation. What is federation? SOA can easily connect with the legacy system. It is not like if you are want to transition between one architecture to another architecture, you need to you do not require to generate the e-wastage, right? You can simply use adapters to connect with the existing systems and connect the whole architecture into the SOA architecture without generating any e-wastage, right? So that for that purposes we are using adapters. So while downloading the Oracle SOA suite, please go through the what are the different components available, because it will take too much time to discuss what is the Oracle SOA suite, what are the different components available. It is these things you can get it from internet and go through yourself, because if I explain these things in lab, much of the lab time will be get wasted, right? So after getting started with the Oracle JDeveloper, go to file, right? Go to file. It will show you this type of, these things what I am saying. Create first application, right? First application, click on application, go to SOA application. Please see this see these things clearly. Go to application and then go to SOA application. Click on OK and write anything you can write. SOA lab session. I have already created this. SOA lab session part. Under a SOA application, you can create as many as projects you want, right? Under an application, you can create as many as projects you want, right? So I am creating first project. What is my first project? I am creating normal loan processor. Normal loan processor web service. Click on next. Click on next. Don't do anything. Click. Sorry. Here we need to click finish. Right. Please check the configuration of your laptop. It should be i5 processor, right? Because this Oracle J developer is quite heavy. If you are using i3 processor, then you are inviting किसको इनवाइट कर रहे हो? प्रॉब्लम को इनवाइट कर रहे हो?
प्रॉब्लम्स.
लैपटॉप बहुत हैंग होने वाला है, इसलिए your system must have i5 configuration, right?
Sir, I have i3, sir.
Yes, sir. I also have i3, sir. Sir, कोई online source नहीं है, sir?
Yes, sir. I also have i3.
That's why I was talking about to upload this Oracle SUA suite in AWS Cloud, so that you can easily perform labs on using internet connection, right? You not need to download, install, or whatever the different issues coming in way of installing it. They all get rectified.
Sir, I am not able to download it, sir, because it is showing some error message like having delay. So you need to communicate with software developer, like something he's saying in that message.
Okay. See, all of you have different laptop configuration. It is not like I will upload on drive or you can download it from there, right? Because my laptop configuration is different from you. So it is not like otherwise I could have uploaded that software on a drive and you could download it from there. Because of the configuration issues, I have sent you the link from where you need to download that, because it automatically detects your configuration of your laptop and according to which it shows the required file for your laptops. See, so all the issues related to installation of Oracle SUA suite needs to be rectified by yourself, right? You have 7 days in your hand. Please start installation from day one, because at let's say you started installation process at let's say on Monday. It will not guarantee you, I am guaranteeing you, it will not install within 2 days. Maybe one or two may of you been so lucky you can install it in 1 or 2 days, but I have taken almost 5 days dealing with these issues and that issues while installing this Oracle SUA suite. So start installing this Oracle SUA suite from the day one. What are the different issues coming into the during the installation process? Please check on internet what are the rectifying steps and rectify it, right? Whether it is related to the JDK, whether it is related to your username of the laptops, or whether it is related to the Oracle Home. While installing, after getting installed, during the installation process, it will ask you for the Oracle Home. So it will also create some problem. So while the whole installation process of Oracle SUA suite takes lot of time and lots of your time. So please rectify and start it from the day one, installing the Oracle SUA suite from the day one. Even if I'm not suggest you the solution, because you will not install. It will help you in your future, right? If you are please go on internet and check what is the salary package, of Oracle SUA suite developer. Then you will realize how important it is for you. Oracle SUA suite developer or Oracle integration developer, all are the same thing, right? OSB developer means Oracle Service Bus developer, or BPM developer, all are these are interrelated or same, more or less same thing, right? You go and check on internet what is the salary package, so you will get some motivation to start learning these things seriously.
Sir, can't we use some different tool other than Oracle?
See, Oracle is a complete package. If you are ignoring it for the installation purpose only, then it is not good, right? You install it, after you will get a lot of packages available in there. It is a complete package. It is a complete package. You need not to go to another tool for any purpose. Any purpose. You can do anything with this tool. All in one tool. It is just like Visual Studio. It is a heavy tool, but once you install, it has many features like version control and different features. You know it very well. So it is like that. See, it's already 11:25. See, I will going to create a normal ROM processor. You will download this recording and see this example again and again so that you could understand what I am doing. First step, I am creating the WSDL file. For the WSDL file, how could you create WSDL file? After creating the web services, the tool will automatically generate WSDL. How WSDL will be generated? WSDL will be generated based on XSD. So the first step will be, what is the first? Sorry. What will be the first step? Step 1. I am writing these steps because you are new to this tool. After creating 2 or more services, you will be get used to it. So step 1, to create web service. To create a web service. Create XSD, because it will help the tool to generate the WSDL on this XSD. Note, WSDL is automatically generated by the Oracle tool, right? So what I'm going to do, you can see over here we have schemas, right? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
So just go here. Since this is the first example, you need to learn each and every step. After doing 3 or more example, you will get used to it completely, right? It will be a cakewalk for you. So go to schemas, right click and go to new and go to from gallery. Here it is XML written over here, XML, and go to XML schema, that is the XSD, right? Click on OK. Name the schema. What will be the schema? Schema will be loan application. You can name anything and browse here. Put it in schemas. Okay. It's just like a drag and drop tool, because learning XSD and writing code in XSD and XML is quite error prone. You cannot write a single XML without any error, right? Simple XML. So it has given us the tool. It has many tools. It has available. This Oracle suite has many different tools available for you. So you need to just drag and drop and create what is required for your project, right? So what I am going to do, I am creating drag and drop over here. Here is a sequence. You will get to know what is this. Put a sequence over here. And how many elements in the loan application? we have 4 elements: name, amount, address, and what was that?
Interest.
Yeah, rate of interest. So I am creating 4. If you have flow, project flow in your mind, then you can easily create it. And similarly, I am generating 1 element for this one. So I am renaming this. Just click over here. You will rename it easily. Request. This is the request. This is like template. We are going to follow same thing in same all projects, right? We are going to name them as request. We are going to name them as response, and we are going to name them as required. What is that? Name. We have here address. We have here what was that? Address, amount, and we have here
Interest.
And it contains a status, right? Means end user will see I am putting name, address, amount, and interest in this web service. Which web service? Normal loan processor web service. And what result I am getting? I am getting the status, whether my loan is processed or not, whether my loan is accepted or not. So now I am going to attach a data type with this. How we can do this? How we can attach data type with name? Just right click over here, go to set type. Right, go to set type, and you will see different data types. Right, so you need to put on XSD. What will be the name data type? It will be a string, right? Similarly, just right click over here, go to set type, and type XSD. It is also a string. What will be the data type of amount? Go to XSD, and let's say it is integer. Similarly, we have interest. What will be the data type of interest? Just go to this one, XSD and interest. You need not to learn whole XSD. What is required by you in SOA project? Just learn those parts, right? You did not learn what is the status. I am saying status type is C. You have different data types available. You need not to learn all these, right? You need to learn only those which are required by us in our projects. So a status will be a string. I am presenting, or I am delivering response to the end user who is going to invoke me as a status as your loan is processed, your loan is not processed, something like that, right? So you can see over here we have source. That is the code for your XSD. See, if you are going to write this XSD code, you must going to write in an incorrect manner, right? So just use the drag and drop tool and create the required XSD. Everyone, till this point, clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have XSD in our hand. For this point of time, please listen to me carefully. I am going to explain each and every step for only one web service. After that, you need to follow those same steps to create different web services, whether it is large loan processor, whether it is maximum, whether it is minimum web processor, right? So I am going to explain each and every part of only one web services. After that, you need to go through each and every step and create based on that, right? So after that, you need to go to normal loan processor. Just click over here. See, This is the exposed services. What it contains, what is this contains, and what is this contains. See, after performing 2 or 3 labs in Oracle SuaSuite, all the chapters available in your SOA architecture book, all the contents of the chapter will be so obvious to you. It will be very easy to you, right? So what will be this exposed services? What this will contain, what this part will contain, and what this part will contain. See, if you are using loan processor, listen to me carefully, everyone. If you are using loan processor, does we need to require any external web service to process loan processor, normal loan processor?
No, sir.
See, I am saying, suppose you are about to create credit rating information web service. See, credit rating information web service. This web service cannot do whole thing as of its own. It has to call external web services to get some result, and based on that result, it will return some set of results to the end user who is invoking it, right? Everyone, are you getting me or not? Okay, for now let's skip it. So I have already told you. So what I have told you, let's say, where is the, yeah, see, Oracle SuaSuite is a complex tool. So this we know, as of this point of time, we know this whole business logic is implemented in Oracle Service Bus or Oracle SuaSuite. But which tool, which part of Oracle SuaSuite is implementing this one? Anyone? I have already told you. Anyone guess? Which part of Oracle SuaSuite will do this?
Service bus, sir.
No. Oracle Service Bus is a software. Which part of Oracle Service Bus or Oracle SuaSuite will do this kind of business logic? This is BPL, Business Process Execution Language. Why it is called BPEL? Because what we are doing, we are executing for our business process. What is the business process over here? The loan processing is the business process, and these are the business services through which we compose our business process. So it is called BPEL tool of Oracle SuaSuite. BPEL tool of, it is the most important tool available in the Oracle SuaSuite. Without it, BPEL tool, you cannot move on. So most important component and most important tool available in the BPL is Oracle SuaSuite is BPL. What is it? What it stands for? Business Process Execution Language. Why do we need it? We need it to perform application logic using some business services, that is services, right? So have here BPL process. Everyone, stop it.
Sir, you are not audible, sir.
So your voice is dropping sometimes.
Okay, let me check. It's a bad network quality it is showing. Maybe now it is clear to all. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir, clearly, sir. Now.
Okay. I am moving onwards. So in the same way, we have BPL process. We have BPL component over here. Just drag and drop it in the component section. Don't touch the namespace part, directory part, right? Just name it whatever you want to name it. BPL BPL normal loan processor. Name it whatever you want to name. And it is a web service. What is asynchronous BPL process? What is synchronous BPL process? We will deal it with later. In the lecture, we have these concepts. We need to choose here synchronous BPL process. What is synchronous BPL process? We will deal with this topic in our lecture slides, right? So choose over here BPL process, expose as SOAP service. Don't touch it. Now you need to search. Click over here, go on, select project schema files, loan application. It has not refreshed yet. Let me save and refresh first. See, just name it BPL loan processor. Just choose synchronous BPL process, and over here go to input, browse for input elements. Click on this, go to project schemas files. Here we will see request and response, because we have created request and response element. So we are saying here request and response. For the input purpose, select request, right? For the output purpose, select response. Okay, and just click OK. See.
Sir, one doubt. This BPL process, this is the business logic part, right? Means it's the application logic part. Then why are we creating a web server? I mean, why is it a web service then? We use that web service template.
See, if I say loan processing is a business service, am I wrong?
No.
So every web service is a business process, and every business process, every business service needs to have a single BPL component in it, right? Without a BPL component, it's not going to implement. I know it's a simple web service, normal loan processor web service. It is we are simply using this web services in our loan processing example. But if you zoom into it, normal loan processing, it's also a business process, because it's also a complex process. Normal loan processing is also a complex process. We are seeing it as a simple process, but it is not like it is a simple process, or rather it is simple or not. Either it is simple or not. We need a BPL process in our in each and every web services, right? These things you will learn by performing labs. So just click over here, BPL loan processing, right? You will see input and output, right? You will see what I am saying. You will see receive input and output, right? And I want to just, these are the BPL. Suppose if you click BPL loan processor, under the BPL loan processor, you will see these kind of receive input, reply output, and these are all the activities. Here we can see we have where is it? Yeah, see, we have invoke activity over here, है ना? Anyone? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to invoke a external web service, you can use this activity, right? So these are the these are the sorry, these are the different activities used in BPL process to implement your business logic. Suppose Andrila, sometime back Andrila has presented, sir, I am using loop. How you can perform loop in your business process? You can use this for each loop, right? For each loop or repeat until. This is like a kind of while loop, right?
Okay, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
if you want to perform operation, like suppose if you want to need a decision box, how we could drag and drop the decision box? This is the decision box if condition.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So for each requirement, for to implement a complex logic, a very complex logic, these all are the activities. These are known as activities. These are basic activities. These are structured activities, and these are external web services, right? To calling external web services. These all activities will help you to implement a complex logic of a web service, right? So I know my normal loan processor is a simple web service. I do not require these web services, right? I do not require these web services. What I will do, I simply drag and drop assign
Sir,
activity.
excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you increase the font? Can you aside this for another tabs, windows?
This is the problem of this tool. It is very it has many tools, like, and I need each and every tool. If I cut it down here, if I
No, sir. Yeah, this one, sir. Below one. I
okay,
think
okay,
bottom left one.
okay.
And sir, this one aside, sir, left side.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. But fonts are not clear to me. I don't think it is clear to everyone.
Now?
Yes, sir. Now BPEL loan processor client. Okay, sir. Okay. Assign one. Yes, sir. Now it is little bit.
Everyone, is this diagram clearly visible to all?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Okay. See, so any of the activity, these are the activities. Reply is the activity, invoke is the activity, partner link is the activity, dynamic service is the activity, assign is the activity, compensate is the activity, compensate scope is the activity. What are these activities? I will tell you later on. What is the exit activity? What is rethrow activity, throw activity, flow for each? These are the activities, right? And why these activities? These activities will help you to build a complex logic, complex application or business logic, right? So I am using here assign activity. What assign what assign activity will do? It will take input this receive input and assign the value of receive input into reply output, right? We are going to do this until it is configured, until the any of the activities is configured. It will show you this symbol, triangle symbol, yellow triangle symbol. It is showing that assign one is not yet configured. So to configure assign one, just click over here, double click over here, and what you need to do, I am saying what I am saying, let's say I need to configure this payload. What is this payload? It has response, right? I will again explain this. it is a expression builder. Just drag and drop it here, or you can right click over here and go to expression. See, these tabs are very small in size. You need to everyone can see this expression builder.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I am going to do, I am simply performing normal loan processor. What normal loan processor will do? It simply reflect as this one. I am going to concatenate. Here are the different set of functions. String functions you can choose over there. String function, workflow service function, XREF functions, node set function, mathematical function, logical function. You can go through this one. I am here applying string function. These are by default. I am choosing concat. Just click over here. It will simply reflect over here in the expression, right? So go to this one and choose the input variable. Choose the input variable. Maybe it is not visible to you all because it is very small in font. So
sir, can you please once say what we are trying to do here? I'm just getting a bit confused.
Okay. What I'm trying to do, let me go to Paint first. MS Paint. That's why I am saying from that point of time, please go through task 1 and task 2 completely, so that while designing or while implementing those projects on Oracle SuaSuite, you must have a mindset in which direction we have to proceed. So let's take this example. I am creating like this one. Suppose amount, everyone please see this, amount is lesser than let's say amount is 19 lakhs, and required rate is let's say 6%, right? It will go to the normal loan processor. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
It will go to the normal loan processor. Normal loan processor. How it will go? It will be it will go through some logic, application logic. I am not discussing what application logic will be here. Okay. What I am going to do, if this data gets to forwarded to the normal loan processor, how it will behave? I am going to define now. It will behave like it has name, it has amount, it has rate, and it has, what was that, address. So normal loan processor will reply as, hey name, your amount at rate. Hey name, your amount at rate is processed. Got it? By normal loan processor. So end user will see this information.
Yes, sir.
Right. Similarly, for each and every web services, I am going to do similar kind of thing, so that while testing our this project, if you apply amount 19 lakh, if you apply amount like 27 lakh, then then the return message will be like, hey name, your amount 27 lakh rate is processed by the large loan processor. It is only comes from this message will only comes from large loan processor, right? Andrila?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in that direction I am moving, right? Please make a flow. Please make a project flow. How I am doing these things, why I am doing these things, I have already discussed. How I am doing this thing, I am discussing on Oracle SuaSuite. right? So all the web services. So how we can do this? We are going to this like using this function. I am going to explain this one again, but let me first describe over here. Hey, everyone seeing it or not? It is true.
Yes, sir.
Right. Hey, what is my name? Hey, just choose from कहाँ से करना है हमको? Go to here, address, and go to name. Hey, let's say I have given name as Abhishek. So what it will going to return me? Hey, Abhishek. This is like parameter. Hey Abhishek, your amount which is which is amount. It is stored in amount variable, which is amount, and rate required is where is the rate? Interest is being processed by the normal loan processor. Everyone, are you able to see this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, we have how many information we have? We have name, address, amount, and interest. I have not included address here. So it is like you have XYZ and you are extracting X and Y only. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
How we are doing this? Using XPath. Please see over here. XPath assistance available.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that is how we are using XPath. This is the code of XPath. How it is how we are extracting those particular set. Input variable dot payload dot ns1 is the element name. Namespace name, and the name is the element name. Right. This is how we process. So let me click over here. Okay. See, it's get connected with this input variable, right? So how it is processed? Input variable passed on to the status, right? It is the string value which return your name is this one, your amount is this one. It is being processed by the normal loan processor, right? Just click over here, apply, and okay. See, the yellow triangle gap हो गया ना? Everyone following me or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will again explain this example right now. See, this we have completed our first web service, which is normal loan processor web service. We need to test it.